make yourself at home. Which would you like to tackle? This one?
Great timing. Fifth Strem's in total chaos right now. These octopus-looking monsters completely invaded the place. They're only in 425 right now, but who knows when they'll find their way down to the lower floors. If they do, they could ruin Yggdrasil single-handedly. Some little tentacles? Whatever. We need you to stop them in their tracks in 425 before that happens. I know this won't be easy, but we're counting on you.
What'll it be? Which would you... This one?
This request comes from a miner who wants to make a special pickaxe. He needs something strong enough to destroy the crystals in the fourth stratum, and wants you to gather materials to make it. You should talk to him for more details. Ah, who are you? A request? I didn't make a... Oh, right. What about my little demo project? I need some materials. Right. That's what I was told to say. I mean, yeah, I'm the one who posted that request. I hear you've been exploring the sixth stratum. You should gather one of each type of ore that can be mined in the sixth stratum. Those I should be able to make a pickaxe that'll destroy any kind of crystal on the fourth stratum. Is that it? Yeah, that's the one. Right. Oh, that's a long and short my request. Really going to the sixth stratum now? I hear no one's been there before. It's totally into our territory. Like an ordinary schmo like me. I believe you're tough enough for the sixth stratum. Well, I guess you're bringing back the ore that'll prove your skills. Counting on you.
What'll it be? Can't wait to see what you can do.
Can't quite tell if he's a con artist or just not the brains behind the project, or if he's just airheaded. I don't know. But we have something urgent to do. Welcome to the post game, Alyssa. As you enter floor 25, you quickly notice something out of place in the otherwise familiar scenery. Monsters that look a great deal like octopi are floating around the stratum as if they own the place. You need to annihilate these invaders and restore balance to Yggdrasil. Well, I know how these extermination requests go, and I think this is the final one. There actually aren't that many now I think about it. Don't remember that many. They're neato though, because, you know, every encounter is what you need to fight instead of having to just run around until you hopefully get them. Yeah, these are same old, okay. Which means not much issue. Oh, preemptive. Nice.
That was easy.
Yeah, Chamber's level 10 is great. Big investment, though. Yeah, connection seems better. Seems is always the operative word. Because I don't have no tools to gauge how the connection will be, to forecast it. I just know how it is. That did cross my mind, but I said it anyways. On the flip side, you'll have less buffering.
That was easy.
I mean, less data out from my side, less data for your DSL to handle. Where's your DLS? Hmm.
Easy enough.
I wonder how many more we got. Oh, just when you start to wonder. With the octopi-like monsters gone, you let out a sigh of relief. Just when you thought you were done with this ordeal, however, you noticed something glaring at you menacingly. It's an even bigger octopus monster. You surmise from its threatening stance that it must be pissed about its minions. Before you can ready yourselves, the monster leaps to attack. Oh, miss. Hit. Oh, that's full blind.
Now isn't this a pain?
That's a full blind on the one person who removed binds. I'd like to point this out. Look at Retriever. She got fully bound. She now has only armbind. That's antibodies. She has like 1 point in antibodies. You have to recover 2 binds. Immediately. Armbind's the one we need though, because that's what all the healing skills are based off of, but I mean other than that. May as well Thunderbolt it.
With all my heart and soul. Will this do? Let's see you handle this!
So apparently the luck scaling has to do with the fact that it has a chance to stun. At least I've seen it. At least it stunned this zombie dragon, which was pretty surprising. It was a lucky turn there. Still not recovered. But I think with Alyssa unbound, it shouldn't last much longer, and it's panicked, so it can't even do much either.
Give up! This is the end! Sounds about right.
When you strike down a larger octopus monster, the remaining minions scatter like leaves in the wind. I nearly overtook the 5th stratum, but things should go back to normal now. Report back to the tavern and tell Mirna of the stratum's status. I'm gonna do some mining first, though. Oh, it's appealing. Let's see. Yeah, they are not it's eternal in one sense. Okay, how am I going to... okay, let's just go for the mining spot. I have a feeling like getting to the mining spot quickly is going to require some like multi-floor shortcut type bullshit, which is just wunderbar. Alright, where are we gonna go? Wait a minute. Did I? I don't think I ever tried the other teleports, did I? I think I only ever did blue. And that was it. Well, I have some things to test. Let's see, we have a yellow, a green, oh, and a purple. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be fairly easy then. Alright. And again, like... which one takes precedence? As well confirm that too while I'm at it. Oh, yeah, honestly, I was a little let down. I will admit, a part of me was a little let down that they were telegraphed, because traditionally in 6th stratum, they ain't. Well, they ain't. Yeah, so... It's like, how do I do the precedence for this? Then we have to, I think, I want to say higher tier should go first, but that's if we're on the same floor, because the higher tier means they have to look farther out. If it's a blue one that also overlaps the same spot, I can probably just see it's nearby. But this is like across a floor. So... I think I'll keep with the higher tier teleporters. Take precedence. Don't. Alright, how many blocks was a green one again? I think it was double yellow. So... Oh, hello. That's pretty far. Yeah, that's pretty far. And then for the green just sends you up like 6 blocks. So basically, we're talking vertical movement, then we need to go up before exact same coordinates, just floor change. So, what was that, like A5? I think. Yeah, one away from both, okay. Oh, that puts me in a neat spot, too. Uncharted territory if I take the purple one, huh? Oh, and they're yellow now. Level 81. Well now. That's still horrifying. Exactly why I predicted it would be. We are 3 tiles away from a foe. Fantastic. I need to watch that thing to see if it hits any damage tiles that I haven't seen yet, but also watch where I'm... You've seen the difficulties even last stream. Okay, maybe last stream with that, which shan't be named, of trying to map like multiple spots at once. It's like I'm tracking the foes. To use them for some mapping. If it doesn't... Oh, it's the green teleporter. Cool. What's here?
Wonder what that is.
Ah, it's more food. The food floor. Oh, it's moon apples. Oh, sweet. Oh, not so sweet. That's a... more things to map.
Thanks.
Okay. Oh, neato. See, one more step. Recast that. And get some loot for being bald. Gar. The game just did the thing where it hands you an area at any HUD. Except it's a guard soul. Alright, this teleporter should take us... Does it start at 4? Bottom B. Okay, so... I think I miscounted. That leads to the middle of nowhere. Oh, okay, yeah, I think I did miscount. I think. Should lead to there. I got the vertical alignment right. And relative block verticality, it does match up. Okay. So this here will take us to some stairs back, and that'll be that. So, send us right back to start of the game. Yeah, but it's dickish when you put it behind 7 damage tiles. Oh, sorry, if ignore the splatter damage tiles here, what was that, another 9? You put it behind 16 damage tiles? Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit dickish.
Can you handle this?
Alright. Made your point.
I've learned it.
Ooh, I have 10 more skill points to a lot. Maybe power shot, maybe piss attack up. Maybe some Rachel stuff. No, Rachel's pretty much handled. Maybe level 10 some things? I don't know about that, though. Animal therapy? I did drop animal therapy. What is it neato to have passive healing like that? It's really not much. Wait, we can make her faster? She's already fast, and we can make her faster. Okie dokie. Oh, I'm blind. Featherstorm. Alright, wait. This better have really high infliction rate, otherwise, gosh darn, Therians aren't great with luck. Yeah, it is more of an oh, fuck off. or who didn't bring any and still went that route, it's more of a thank you. Oh, that's pretty far down. Oh, there's a teleporter here. Which way do we get to access it from, though? That's the real question. Yeah, this floor's gonna be like consistently splotchy until we manage to kill these things. They are so everywhere. Oh, I can't reach that yellow teleporter. That's the teleporter that goes up to the next floor. Just not on this island, either. And did I just go to a dead end? Or a dead end for space people? Ah. Oh. Learn something new every day. Yeah, still some rough spots to this map. Oh, am I glad I stepped back. Okay, finally have that bit mapped out. This bit is getting worked on. Oh, neato. That fixes up that part of the map. But we're kind of in a bind right now. Not much else we can go space-wise.
Over there.
Ah, manager potato. That's what this is. And a death trap, but that's besides the point. Oh, look. I'm so glad I know what that probably says because goddamn, they made another illegible month name. But hey, it's the first of the month. Coolio, we have been in this save for 8 months. And each time we NG plus it resets the calendar. Hey there, Alex. It's nice seeing this map more finished. Oh, now it's this map. Oh, we can't get to the mining spot here, but oh, how do we even shortcut this? How? Oh, anyway. Oh, Burberry. Do we chain blast or... Oh, they're immune to mines. Yeah, let's just not touch them for a while.
Where you look?
If I remember correctly, they only do the suicide bomb thing if they're damaged that turn. So, yeah, as long as chain burst happens, we get them safely.
That was easy.
How's the drop condition for a full mana gem? Is it to, like, not bind them or something? And then here we go. Ooh, preemptive. It's great because we get both a free turn and that bongo intro. Oh, maybe it's to kill it with elemental damage. Which would totes make sense. And we are at the mining spot now. Okay, that's good.
All right then.
Board, meteorites.
Here's some more. Is there more?
Oh, no ray drop. Oh well. into the yellow. Alright, we have exactly one turn to deal with all these little shits. So, I think it's time to whip out a Chain Blast.
Oh, that's fine. I'll catch this. Time to show up. Concentrating attack. Handle this.
Oh, it's over already?
Good stuff. Wait, where's this purple one go, by the way? Forgot about that. That goes... Oh, right. So I could take the same yellow path as before, and I think there's like one branch I can take. Yeah, that then goes up to there, somewhere here, and then I can take either the yellow path, which loops me back around, or a green teleporter, which sends me to someplace new. But I'm also tempted to take the blue teleporters because, I mean, they also lead to someplace new and are immediate. Looks like both the blue portals led to the same spot, but they have more portals available to them. More branching paths. Alright, so that one leads me to... Wait, are we absolutely sure about that? It should pop me there, which implies there's a room there, like that. Which is weird, but alright. Gosh, they hit hard. Okay, so there's that, then there is... that one pops there. And this one pops us... oh. Okay. And then that one pops us right there. Some interesting choices here. That's probably a green teleporter. Up here, it's probably green. Because if it were blue, we get sent out there, and if it were yellow, we get sent out there. If it's green, then we get sent out there, up there. And if it's purple, we get sent out like there. So it's probably green. Which makes for some very well hidden dead ends they have. Very well hidden. Hello there, Yellow. That's not enough to take us up a floor, so... A 2 from the bottom? Alright. Oh, okay. That's done 2. Ah, it's treasure chest. Cool. Which means that this one can only really be like that. Oh, nice. I used one of those recently. Okay, how am I gonna handle this? There's some frigid reaping and some ice attacks, of course. Oh, that's right, the hawk's down. Let's summon that up. Tempted to head back to town for a brief soiree, but we have a little bit of space left, and we can also make a hard save here, so that's fine. Just means we have to walk all the way up. All the way. Actually, let's... Yeah, like that. Let's use the purple one to actually map away from one set of stairs to the next. Although once we get to like multi-floor mapping, oh god, without the shortcuts, Nope. Okay.
What are you aiming at? Time to show off! Too easy.
Oh, also, not quite, because we can go by a drop point, like just here. Get some TP back.
I'll get searching.
Oh, hey there, Dustin.
Is there more?
What do you mean late? I haven't seen you in like a week or two. How is that late? Alright, let's see. Chain Killer, Lightning.
That was easy.
Alright, let's make it path to the next floor. Okay, which teleport even go through? Yeah, I guess the blue one. Yeah, I heard about the eShop closing. Didn't you see the ROM? Yeah, see, the ROM mega thread that I posted and then pinned. That shit. I think all the ROMs ever are probably floating around out there, but that mega thread has most of them. Definitely has anything of like high or relatively high or even moderate profile. Alright, as for this, I don't actually use the auto path, so and I also just hammered home the fact that it's been 5 years since the Switch came out. Like, the fuck?
Give up! Oh, it's over already?
Wait, you missed the first... It's really that? Damn, we're 50 minutes in. That's nice. I haven't really added anything to my wish list that I'm aware of because I just haven't had money. I also don't have a Wii U. Also, while I'd like to speak more, I have to go visit my Throne of Thought for a bit. I don't think I can hold this in. So BRB. Oh. Yeah, be back. Also give a little bit of a warning, because I turned on the game audio and BRB screen, so you have something to listen to. Since I don't have a... Like, I could probably set up some stuff to, like, randomly play whatever music tracks I actually have on my PC. The problem is that I looked up, like, laws regarding it, because, you know, the music industry is very malicious when it comes to copyright, so... you have to basically, if you want to stream music in any capacity, you have to list the title and the artist of whatever track you're playing. And I don't have anything to automate that, so I can't do a shuffle. It's also why the pre-stream song has been the same thing ever since I made it. So, thanks, Alex. Oh, that's a big amount. Yeah, playing this on stream has really opened up my eyes to emulators. That's actually going to be great, because in the apparently missing years in my life right now, I still feel like 3DS games are pretty recent, even though they're definitely not. And I still have fondness for GBA games, but I'm not entirely sure if I can play them again. Well, I haven't done it very, very recently. I know in like the past year or two I did boot up an old Mega Man game I had on the GBA, because I do still have a GBA, an actual physical one. And I'm like, as much as fondly as I remember it, it's pretty old now, like game design wise. Ugh. A little rough. Yeah, I don't quite think it's a royalty-free thing. I think it's like FCC laws and regulations on radio broadcasts. So I'm not... I did recall seeing like there was one app that you could get that would actually like display the titles of songs you're playing for streams, but it's like $10, and of course I don't have that right now. How the hell did your cartridge stop working? Yeah, I know, right? Like, I'm seriously at the age where it's just like... It feels so recent, like it happened just a couple of years ago, or a few years at most, but no, it was a decade ago. What in the frick? Oh, this oops me back. Coolio. Which means the yellow actually is the only way forwards. Yeah, like Nintendo's stuff. I don't know about the Switch. I haven't. I think when I got the Switch, I played Breath of the Wild, and after that, of course, my money ran out, and I haven't really been involved in console gaming since. So I don't know the Switch's reputation, but I know like the 3DS and all the handheld consoles and all the main home consoles from Nintendo were all super durable. If you could drop that stuff from a freaking second floor of your building onto hard pavement, it would still work fine. Hell, there's a Game Boy Color that was actually bombed in Panama, and the cartridge is now melted into the slot, but it still works. It's in a museum. Seriously, Nintendo makes some super durable stuff, so yes, your cartridge ceasing to work is very concerning. Like, what? Well, yeah, that's fair enough, actually. Cartridge to digital save. Yeah, like, you can definitely transfer your saves using Checkpoint, which is a jailbreak application. Let's get a window for that. If I do Checkpoint, it's probably just going to bring up the concept, so 3DS Checkpoint. So yeah, it's a 3DS homebrew application that can back up and restore save files. So you can install this on your 3DS, and you can basically move your save files onto an SD card, and then you can move it from the SD card onto a PC and back and forth. So as long as you can access the save on the system, Checkpoint can handle save transfers. But if, like, you can't get to your save because the cartridge can't work, then yeah, you're kind of shot out of luck. Yeah, these DS Nintendo consoles really are tanky. But yeah, you probably don't need to buy that service, the cartridge to digital save transfer stuff. You can probably just use Checkpoint. Of course, you have to jailbreak your 3DS, and while there are some very exact instructions on how to jailbreak your 3DS, and it's like 99% of the time it'll go by perfectly if you just follow the instructions. But if you fuck up, you're messing with the BIOS and you could break your system. There is that risk. It's a very low chance of it happening, but still there, so be prepared to follow instructions precisely. And once it's jailbroken, you don't have much else to worry about. Yeah, Nintendo really makes terrible stuff. And I have an original model Switch. I have to wonder what kind of defects it has. I say that because I remember a bit of the controversy around the Switch at launch was basically because Nintendo wasn't doing too well financially, they just had to push the Switch out before it was fully ready. So what we got was not quite ideal, but hey, it's the Switch we all know now. So I'm just wondering what kind of defects the original model Switch has, because I'm sure they've put out some like newer variants, newer model numbers that might have fixed some things. Ah. So that's the part that's not free. Well, Checkpointed, you don't need to own that, you just need to have access to the save file somehow. Unhackable console? What? Which one? Is it the Virtual Boy? Okay, that thing's route is mapped. I mean, the Switch has been hacked. They aren't the ROMs aren't like readily distributed because it's their current console, so they want to err on the side of caution legally by not hosting them anyplace real public. But yeah, we got Switch hacks, we got Wii U hacks, we have Wii hack. Should have Wii hacks. No, wait, yeah, we do have Wii hacks. We got 3DS hacks, we got DS hacks, we got Game Boy Advance hacks, we got Game Boy hacks, Nintendo 64 hacks, Super SNES hacks, probably NES hacks too. Which console's unhackable? Oh, we... What the fuck? What the fuck is the Wii Mini? You see, I was born, raised, and still live, and am currently trapped, as far as I am concerned, in the US. So, yeah, if it was Canada only, it makes sense. I've never heard of the Wii Mini. I think I mentioned it before, but I do want to move to Finland at some point in the future. But I need to make some money and save up some to do that. And in the meantime, some like places I'd kind of settle for aside from Finland. I know Canada's up there. That'd be that's a possibility. Kind of trying to think long term. Finland seems like a pretty good country to be in long term. I don't know about Canada or New Zealand. Sounds pretty great except for the internet. Like, within the country, the internet is probably pretty great, because New Zealand seems like it really has their shit together, but it's geographically right next to Australia. And Australia, no matter how good the system is down there, it has a shit connection to the rest of the world. So, oh, so send us to the shortcut, huh? What about going back, though? Yeah, similar to Finland, too. Yeah, well, with Finland, you can go there on vacation. I mean, assuming COVID hasn't blocked that completely, that is. But as far as, like, seeking citizenship, there's a few routes, but the easiest route I have access is to find a job there and basically get a work visa. Yeah, like, I could totally go to New Zealand, assuming it has a great, like, connection for gaming and streaming to a worldwide audience. Because technically we're worldwide right now, I think. No, I'm not sure if we have any Asians, though. Is there anyone living in Asia? That's what I mean by Asian here. Because now I know we got Canadian, we have like Midwest American, and other Americans. We also have some British every now and again. Technically national. I'm sorry, technically worldwide. Well, I'm sure the ISPs will be better in New Zealand than they are in the US. I don't know if, like, given their actual physical location, not sure if it'd actually be better or not. Because internet is the #1 reason I can start to consider leaving America, which is a symptom of greater issues with the country, but that's besides the point. British. Yeah, you totally go not do that, Desmond. Totally shouldn't. And I'll totally not encourage you to go do that for the sake of game preservation. Like, we really don't need that. Publishers will always support all of their titles to make sure they're always available. No need to download ROMs onto a jailbroken system. Yeah, they are. I mean, I'm playing this right now. I did customize the control scheme. But yeah, if there's like a joystick game, eh. Fortunately though, because SD cards and stuff, you can move the ROMs from your PC onto your 3DS. Now, the main issue we have right now is a cicada motherfucker in the back, because if we kill it with elemental damage, it's gonna self-destruct. And if we harm the Stardust, it's also going to self-destruct. And we can only effectively kill it with elemental damage. And the Night Witch only really gets hurt by physical damage, so, Chaos Free Best Pulse. Again, as I'm saying, if you got... whatever. Like, you can... Okay, so there's a whole data transfer thing that's just built into the 3DS. I think it's under settings or whatever. Where you can wirelessly connect your 3DS to a local network, like your home's Wi-Fi, and then your PC can see it, then connect to your 3DS, and then you can transfer data between your 3DS and your PC wirelessly. Or, just about every phone has an SD card reader, whether it's readily accessible or you have to peel off the backplate to get to it is up for debate, but it should have an SD card reader in there, and you can just pop the SD card out of your 3DS into your phone, and then you can connect your phone to your PC. Or you can buy an SD card reader. You know, one of those three. I use the phone thing because wireless connectivity in the home isn't great. H-Shop. H-Shop exists. DLC. And we can look up... I mean, they don't have human readable tags here, but this is all of it. I mean, this is Etrian Odyssey, and they are trying to preserve everything, it seems, so... yeah. Trying to be your one-stop shop. Crap, someone mentioned a game last night that the Mega Thread didn't have, but there still are ROMs out there for it. I forget the title. Let's see if they have it on H-Shop. Oh, even have DSI wire. Dang, nice. Yeah, H-Shop. The ROM Mega Thread I pinned has a link to the H-Shop, so yeah, you know what to do. Meanwhile, I'm still not quite sure how to handle this trio of trouble. Well, Ice Pack will hit all of them. It won't necessarily do the thing it needs to, so... power shot that, I guess.
I'll end
Oh, it's a death down. And curse. Well now. Well now. Okay, good. Not as clean as I would have liked it to be, but we got through it. Oh, am I supposed to... I think this is part of the puzzle. Adolphed Clea. Well, it sounds like you live in Canada, Decim. And apologies if you mentioned that before and I forgot, so, would you recommend it as a place to move to? I know it's a nicer place than America and kind of similar, both geographically as well as culturally. Not the same, thankfully, but similar-ish. As a resident, would you say it's a place you'd want to live the rest of your life in, though? If you had the option to move around. Shortcut? Yes. Warm but wet. Alright. Since how I'd get there is via work visa, I'd probably be in one of the cities you have, or higher population density areas. The only two names that come to mind are Quebec and Vancouver, and I don't fully remember where they are on the map, other than on the eastern side or coast-ish. Maybe not on the coast exactly, but not central. Unless Central covers a much broader swath than I am thinking. Oh. Oh joy, it's these things again. I'm gonna try something. Alright, that should disable the backline. I'm not sure what the suicide uses, whether it's a body part or not. Well, now. My geography is of an average American level. That's some interesting geography there. Oh, feel free to read that. Oh. Okay, let's power shot that.
Let's struggle.
Alright, I think Quebec I know because there's a fair number of video game studios that are based in Quebec. I think. Actually, that's probably why I know the name Vancouver, too. Oh, mining spot.
Alley-oop.
This too.
Is there more?
Wait, did we get a rare drop off of that? And also, we are at 73 out of 80. That makes sense as a naming convention. Well, I know wherever I live, I'd probably just stay inside most of the time and be on the internet, because video games and programming stuff doesn't really require much going outside. So I guess I'd want somewhat cold area, because my room gets pretty hot with all the electronics. Great internet is a must, and other things that make it nicer to live there long term. You know, like actual healthcare. And human rights, I suppose. Alright, Alex. You have a good night.
I'll end you.
Too easy.
With all my heart and soul.
Going to assume that is in response to Alex and not that you're leaving as well. Oh, that's fine by me. I tend to prefer British cultural stuff over American. There's not much truly American cultural things I actually like. A little weird considering that I, born and raised in America, but hey, that's how it happened. for British humor to American humor, and I apparently grew up on entirely Japanese media, not realizing that until later. I used some of those spellings already. Except for color. I do spell color without the U. But neighbor, yeah, with the U, axe with the E. Heck, I'm trying to think what the non-British spelling of that is. Unless I mispronounced it. That is Czech, right? Hmm. Yeah, I grew up with basically Nintendo 64 and GameCube. And if you don't want to count video game stuff, I did have Legos, but Legos is pretty cultureless. Or multicultural? Yeah, multicultural. Can't really say it's cultureless. Hold on, I'm gonna bot to report again. There we go. But yeah, it was... So, ignoring Legos and drawing stuff, there were the Saturday morning and Saturday night cartoons, which were actually all anime. Every single one of them was anime, because it's Toonami. Then there was Zelda, that's Japanese, Sonic, that's Japanese, Metroid, that's Japanese, Smash Bros, that's also Japanese. Mario Kart and anything Mario, yeah, that's Japanese too. It wasn't really until like maybe middle school or high school I started playing more American stuff like Call of Duty. So I really did just grow up on Japanese media. Oh, that is an interesting little crossover getting out of your language. Also a little fitting that Americans don't really know what exactly is American culturally wise, because so much was imported from elsewhere. I mean, I guess maybe pizza? And I mean, the internet was... or was the computers as a whole invented in New Jersey? One of the two.
Farewell.
Good to see you. What are you selling?
Alright, save a checkerboard, save a meteorite, and... Alright, sell the rest.
Check out my new wares.
Yeah, I think the basic pizza was invented in New York. Or at least were popular in New York. I'm not enough of a history buff to say with absolute certainty when and where pizza was invented. But I would like to say New York.
What'll it be?
Which technically makes it American, despite it being rather consistently considered Italian food. In America itself, that's a... yeah. I mean, there's rap, but I hate a lot of rap. And whatever the heck American pop songs are. God, a lot of it's awful. I guess we're known for corruption and lobbying? I mean, those aren't good things to be known for, but I suppose it's something that's American.
Thank you. Come again.
Yeah, it's really hard to think of, like, just good things America is known for that are, like, wholly American and not just something else. Oh, yeah, quest, right.
Oh, welcome back.
Got so absorbed in exploration, I forgot we actually had a quest to turn in.
How can I be of
But yes, as someone who lives in America, I cannot recommend living here. Like, your salary might be higher here than in most other countries, but everything else is also like twice as more expensive as the income boost you're getting, and half as good as where you currently are. At best. So yeah, definitely don't be poor here either. It'll trap you in a debt cycle. Either be medical expenses or legal expenses or whatever else. Yeah, I just can't recommend living in America. Best places to live, though, if you had to live here, would be on the East Coast or potentially West Coast. Middle of the country is pretty quiet, but it's also so abandoned by lawmakers and companies and anything of real wealth, I suppose, that it's kind of third world in there. Oh, that's a fun fact I did not know. And also a fun fact, I'm pretty sure they would not bother to teach us either. Not because of lacking education, but because that would kind of make the whole song a little un-American, wouldn't it? If we learned it was Canadian instead.
Make yourself at home.
Yeah, I don't know about now since, again, it's been decades since I was in the public education system, but there definitely was a little bit of whitewashing in history. Especially for general education history. Once you get into like AP courses, if you pursue history, after a certain point they stop whitewashing it and you actually get the gruesome details, you actually get to read first-hand accounts and all that. But the history education that most Americans get and end up stopping at is very, I don't know, censored? Like, it gives you the big evil things we did, like slavery and stuff, but it always tries to paint things in a positive light for the country. So end up getting a lot of minutiae swept under the rug. A lot of it. Yep. I mean, if you want to know how bad the history teaching is in the U.S., first off, I need to point out that the U.S. is a gigantic place as a country and a nation. I mean, it's what, like a third of a whole continent, because we also have Mexico and Canada together making the North American continent. So it is giant. A state is kind of the size of a country elsewhere in the world, so keep that in mind in terms of like distances. And cultural difference too. But in the South, it's possible to be taught that you won the Civil War, like the South won the Civil War. I'm serious? You know, the Civil War in America over slavery that the South lost, and they were forced to abolish slavery. Yeah, you can get that completely whitewashed and inverted. That's that's a topic unto itself. So what happened immediately after the Civil War was basically the North, of course, forced the South to abolish slavery. And after that, they just decided to be hands-off. They just opted to be hands-off for the most part with the South. And because of that, of course, some loyalist groups down in the South, some Confederate Federalist loyalists then increased their influence and got them into a position to rewrite the history books to favor the South in every single way possible. Paint the North as the bad guys. Oh yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Anywho, that big mistake kind of continues today. Yeah, it's like I tend to be kind of like. America is pretty light on corruption. I don't mean light as in it has very little, I mean it's very light-handed when it comes to dealing with corruption. And potential sedition, apparently. Like, yeah, it'll stop them from seceding, but it's not going to do much beyond that. Which is really... Ugh. It's been the cause of a lot of the divide, politically. Or rather the extremism, not so much the divide. I know, right? Heavy bites? What the fuck?
Thank you.
I'm so glad to hear you took care of our 8-arm problem. It's no wonder your guild's seen the summit of Yggdrasil. You know how to handle your business. I guess such exceptional work deserves a reward. Here, thanks for keeping Yggdrasil safe.
What'll it be?
Yeah, pretty much. We still actually all call it a country, by the way. Even if it's technically not a country, we still all call it a country.
There's no new request.
We also call it a nation, interchangeably. I do know that a nation is something that encompasses countries. It's a step up from countries, but they're the same thing in the US. Reminds me of an old saying. I don't know the origin of it, but because it came from an internet comment, but there is nothing as permanent as a temporary solution.
There's no new request. What'll it be? Can't wait to see what you can do.
Alright, Wilton Miasmer. Yeah, Master 30. Actually, even Soul Calibur. Yeah, I played a lot of Soul Calibur 2 on the GameCube, and yeah, that's Japanese too.
Nice.
Antibodies! Hurrah! Yeah, now I have to decide. Do I want to increase skills, or do I want to increase passive damage? Oh yeah, that's nice. Both you and Alyssa run D&D games, and I still haven't played D&D yet. I guess I don't want to hard enough if I haven't gotten around to it, huh? Still want to, though. For Barbarian Ballad... All I can say is try not to be lawful stupid. I have listened to a lot of D&D stories over on the tubes of you, so while I may not have played, I know a lot of stories from the game. Yeah, seriously, I don't know if I want to invest more into Power Shot or some other skills, or if I just want to go straight for Fist Attack Up. Fist Attack Up, whatever. Chaotic. I don't know what your DM or your version of D&D says, but I don't even know if it's still true in 5th edition. Remember, paladins, at least in some edition, have to be lawful. And in earlier editions, they had to be lawful good. Because they have to follow an oath. Otherwise, they're an oath-broken paladin.
Oh, welcome back. Thank you for your patronage. Good night and sleep tight. Do you want to save? I hope to see you back soon.
I mean, hey, you can homebrew the rule away. I'm not knocking it. I'm just thinking, if you're following the rules, isn't that kind of fly in the face of a paladin? So, I mean, you can homebrew the entire rule set, do whatever the fuck you want with D&D. Of course, that's more effort, though. Fair enough. Alright, where in the heck am I going? Oh yeah, 429, because we have that. Oh, we have that, but the how in the... Who in the how in the hoo-ha? How do we get to this spot easily? That is my question. So we could go there from 28. Which... That's a long trip. Yeah, it's a long trip. What about 27? It's a long trip, but we have to start on... Oh, so yeah, floor 28, and then we go up down there, and that goes down from 28 to 27, then from 27 to 26, then back up to... okay, yeah, that's way too long. Yeah, I kind of figured. Or maybe. I know they've lose. I remember them. Maybe, again, excuse me on the exact edition numbers. I want to say 2nd or 1st edition. Like, the alignments were really strict. Because I am just recalling this from the D&D stories that I've listened to.
Let's see you handle this. Just one more. I can still keep going.
Oh, it has an immediate flee from battle skill.
I'll get
Ain't that
searching.
neat?
This too. Here's some
Is
more.
there more?
Well, that's one way of looking at the alignments. I look at the alignments, lawful versus chaotic is, well, it's very self-explanatory, or almost self-explanatory. It's how closely you follow rules and regulations. Lawful doesn't mean you obey the laws of good, that just means you obey the law, whatever the law is, because the law could be evil. But being lawful means you follow it. Meanwhile, good versus evil alignment, because evil is pretty nebulous and hard to define. While we still use the terms good and evil, it's more so selfless versus selfish. So evil will be on the selfish side, while good is on the selfless side. So a paladin being lawful good means they always follow the law, and they do it for the benefit of the people. Well, true good is they work for the benefit of the people, but they generally, but not always, follow the law. At least that's my perspective on it. Tell you DM'd. Ooh, that's interesting. Yeah, if you're going for more of a classical evil, I'm gonna destroy everything you stand for type of evil, then yeah, I can see why. Because it's really easy for a new player to role-play an evil character as just wrong. Just wrong. Like, trying to be evil and cooperate with the mostly good aligned party is very difficult. Very difficult. If they're all evil aligned, I mean, maybe it can work. Cooperation might be an issue, though. Ow. If it's just one of them, I think we can eat the suicide attack, but my god, if it's more than one. Oh, hi there. Wait, hold on, how did I... Okay. Okay. That's how I did it. And because of how they behave, I actually have a lot looser time. It's not so tight in terms of mapping. I can take my time. Take my time and my turns. It's not like I have to intuit a 5x5 space with in only one turn. I can actually move around a bit. Yep. Oh, I have to lure it around. Interesting. These 1, 2, and then pink. I see one potential solution to this, which is to get it out on the map, to get it to basically chase us through here, and then we can teleport. And then hopefully we can move fast enough to sneak in over here. Oh, there's two of them. Wonderful. Wunderbar. I'm just gonna thunderbolt their asses. Hook off. Oh, how do I want to handle this? Yeah, hawkshot. Ah, it's another bot.
Can you handle this? Ha! Ha! How do you like this?
Easy.
Oh, all the thunderbolts. It's 75 TP just to kill those little shits, but it's worth it. It's worth it. Actually, can they... They can't travel across the goo. Oh, that's cool. Oh, but how do we even get to go around this goo, though, without getting hit, you know? Have to go up. Have to extend another tile. That's good to know. Okay, let's get this random out of the way. Alright, there's your arm bind. Call sweep. Lightning bolt. And we'll go with that.
Oh, it's over already?
Yeah, I'd say they want us to go like this. Alright. You immediately step this way. Oh, it's already stopped there. Okay. That'll do. I did not. I don't really watch Markiplier. Although I do know who he is. I think in years past I've seen clips of his videos and maybe even the videos themselves, but not recently. No, not recently. Okay, let's get those two tiles. These two tiles. Gotta get them out of the top war. What the f... Also, there's almost 900 Pokemon now? Jesus. When I got into it, they're like 500-ish, I think, 512. And my most recent entry that I got into it, I think it was like Omega Ruby or Alpha Sapphire, like 700 something, and now there's now 200? Ugh.
You're all alone now.
Big ow.
Now let's get going.
Won't be taking questions. That is a good way to end it. Given this is a very large room, there has to be a foe in here. Question is, where? Yeah. Oh. Are there gonna be multiple? There might be multiple. Maybe like 3, aren't there? Yeah, I have heard people have mixed opinions about the graphics, which don't particularly bother me, but I'm also like, I'm used to these older graphics, so it doesn't really bother me. Well, the grass textures do seem very dated, though. It's like 2012 grass textures. Go on hand, yeah, it's a portable Switch, but on the other hand, you've had many years to kind of, you know, optimize it, and Breath of the Wild was a pretty good showcase of what the Switch can do. You do have to go for a bit lower detail, though, in order to mask the fact you can't do high resolution that well. Oh yeah, there's multiple. Of course there are. Of course. Oh, GameCube graphics are kind of alright. I mean, I grew up on the GameCube, so I have fondness for that. And, I mean, you've seen Dark Messiah Might and Magic. That's pretty bad. Keep in mind, I still haven't played Legends of Arceus, because I still don't have money to really buy anything, but you know. I definitely hear people enjoying it, other people criticizing it. Yeah, it's been mixed. Not universal either side, though. Doesn't seem like either one really overpowers the other.
With all my heart and soul. Huh, easy enough.
Well, as far as more recent Pokemon games, like, sorry, not more recent as in release, but more recent as in ones I'd actually play right now, I still have Black and White to go through. And I even picked up the ROM for Emerald, which I still have the physical cartridge for Emerald, but it's the first game that actually has like a time feature, and the GBA doesn't have an internal clock, so they had a clock battery inside the cartridge. And that battery has died, and I don't know how to replace it. So time will forever stand still in my hard copy of Emerald. That's why I got the ROM. Should use system time. Although I haven't had much time to play any kind of ROMs, though, because my time has really just been spent playing either EO5 or Warframe lately. Oh, seasons are cool. Oh yeah, the intro did say spring, didn't it? That's like an actual gameplay mechanic. Cool. Oh shit. Wasn't sure if it would try to attack us. So this is the way to the door. I hope I got that distance right. I really do. Anyhow, there's 2 there. There's some pink there. That is chasm. It's actually pretty cool. Now, I still have my heart set on a full evolution party, which gets harder and harder to make with every game because they keep adding evolutions, but yeah. Oh shit, didn't quite want to move forward. Wait. Oh, okay. Okay, let's take it back. So I think it's pretty obvious we've gone over time, and honestly I'll just keep going until I get to a stopping point. Like a shortcut, I guess. Actually, it should be a shortcut after this room, given how close those 2 are. I assume, I hope, maybe not though. Ah, yeah. But before that, there was, I think I got into Evolution Party at Gen 3, which was when they added Umbreon and Espeon, which made it 5, because you had Eevee, Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon, Umbreon, and Espeon, and that was 6. You have a full party of all the evolutions. Then they added Leafeon and Glaceon. And yeah, that's more types, but now I'm like, I can't fit them all into one party. What do I do? What do I do? Anyway, aside from that, there's also the Gallade centered party, which is not around bringing out the most out of Gallade, but just making like, because Gallade is basically a humanoid with swords, so making an adventuring party. Have like a flying type as the mount you'd have in a JRPG, a Gardevoir as a heroine, I suppose, and then other Pokemon to fill out the rest of the roles. Well, hello there. I'm just gonna go back. No, Gen 2? Alright then. I thought Emerald was Gen 3. And again, that might not have been added to Emerald. Because I know it was time of day based, which was Emerald, and I want to say Emerald was Gen 3. That gives me more options for a humanoid-ish adventuring party. They don't all have to be humanoids. I'm not like building a military regiment kind of thing. More like a JRPG kind of party. So we need like some humanoids, but the others don't have to be. That's really just the 2 kind of parties I end up making. After I beat Elite Four, I guess. Until that point, I just use whatever works. Whatever I got, whatever works. So as you can tell, I never quite got into the min-maxing thing of all the EVs and IV stats.
That was easy.
My brother did. My brother really got into the min-maxing of it all. I didn't, though. Oh, actually, I think I have a crystal cartridge too. Yeah, I didn't know those had day and night cycles. Yeah, those were like for the Game Boy. And I for sure know I have some Game Boy Pokemon cartridges somewhere. Actually, hold on. Another place I can think of is up here, or somewhere spot down below. Yeah, I am sure where I have my GB games. I'm not sure at all anymore. Ugh. Yeah, no, I couldn't find it. I mean, I found some GB games, but I didn't find Pokemon ones. Yeah, like I am absolutely certain I've seen in this house a crystal cartridge for the Game Boy, but I don't know where it is right now. Yeah, I found a Super Mario Land 2 cartridge, a Star Wars Pod Racer, and another Game Boy cartridge that I didn't actually check the title of. I don't know where the Pokemon Crystal cartridge is, though. Also, we might just bumble our way through this room at this rate. Like, legit. We kinda have an opening. Yep, we do that. Oh, fuck, I forgot about that.
Ah, great.
That should work. Actually, I don't know if that's a pit or not. I don't remember playing the OG Gen 2s though, because while I am young enough to like have had a Game Boy Color, I'm not. It was like when I was less than 5 years old, so it's really before memory truly kicked in. There's also an appreciation for classic video games, too. I do remember Pokemon Red or Pokemon Yellow, one of the two. Like the Gen 1 Pokemon games I have had in this household as well at some point. I don't know where those could possibly be, though, at this rate. At this point. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, really? Somehow I vaguely remember that, but at the same time I might just have falsified that memory because you mentioned it. So that happens. It's like when you kind of not really remember something and somebody starts mentioning details that might start actually becoming part of your memory and like think, oh yeah, that is how it went, but it actually didn't. Yeah, that might be happening. I remember in Gen 1, your which version you have actually determined your starter Pokemon. Like, you didn't get to pick it. It got picked for you at purchase.
Wonder what that is.
Oh, it's on a mine spot. That would have helped. Mandra potato. Oh, here's a good turning back point. Of course, we aren't over. It's not over until I like make a save and give the sign off. But sorry, I still don't have like a. I've tried to have a consistent sign off, but it's not super consistent. Other than ending with a farewell. Yeah. We now start our trek back home. So we got shortcuts. Okay, let me just mark that. Should go there. Oh, that's too far. There we go. And that just sends us all the way back. Wait, how far? That's a little evil. But it must be a room with foes in it if it's like that. Or it's just plain evil. Either one. Yeah, like I just remember being red, blue, and yellow with Pikachu starter. And I think they released yellow after the anime. And I think it was yellow. It was either yellow or red because I remember early on you fought either water or rock types, and fire and electric are both bad matchups to that, so like good fucking luck in the starting road. Ugh. What was I doing with this? Alright, Hawk Arrow. Oh, you were never here for the mapping details. Okay, so 6 is like a bit all over the place because teleporters. But outside of the 6, I'll be sure this thing dies. Alright. In fact, I think I kind of... Yeah, actually I have it here. Normal tile. Walk across. Can't walk across it, can't see across it. I mean, a foe might be able to walk across it, but whatever. Damage tile, 4 mechanic for gray. Foe path for yellow. Detect if seen on orange. Detect if heard on purple. And just detect if you exist on red. That's neat. Anywho, there's way too many teleporter types for Gray to work, so... Yep. Actually, it just now occurs to me, I could use the numbers for this. Although you can't see the color underneath the number, so picking up like the teleporter spots you'd end up at, that'd be difficult. I mean, I could still do Gray, I guess, but I'll stick with the color coding. I say I stick with the color coding both because this is how I did it the first time around, except for not painting the endpoints. I did not paint in the endpoints my first time around. I just color coded the teleporters. But also, I think it might be easier to discern from a distance. The numbers are pretty easily accessible too, but then you have to calculate how far it goes. Oh yeah, there were lesser colors. Yeah, I've had to... You know, I've played every single game in the series. Like, every single one, except for Mystery Dungeon 2, because that never released in the West. But, yeah, other than that one, I have played every single one, so... Oh my god. Yeah, I've had to deal with much smaller color sets than this. The real issue is making something to use out of purple and other things. Oh well.
Easy enough.
Surprised it doesn't counterattack chain skills. Oh, also, we now have enough to actually have an auto path back. Do I go north or... Meh, should be the same. Although if you want to minimize damage tiles... Have to be longer if you want to minimize damage tiles, but I guess we'll just have Naomi or whatever. Oh no, not the Persona Qs though. I don't really count those as part of the EO series. When you do end up playing the second one, make an offensive party. Yeah, I saw that, but we have levitation, so negating the damage tiles. And yeah, I'd go with the up route if I'm going to minimize damage taken. Also draw a longer route that avoids as many damage tiles as possible, but like levitation, and if not, I'll just manual it.
Is that? Farewell.
Good to see you. What are you selling?
And with this, I mean, it's President's Day tomorrow, President's Day weekend. So I technically have tomorrow off.
Anything else?
Don't know if I want it. That means we could stream tomorrow. But if not, then it's back to a week of grinding. At least I can level up and have another mining spot I can work from. I thought you were talking about the... Well, you already guessed that. I thought you were talking about the original ones.
Thank you. Come again.
Oh, welcome back. Thank you for your patronage.
Wait, not till morning, till evening.
Have a nice nap.
see, itemize, how are we? We got our 2s, we do need to... Okay, we got a little bit of inventory management to do. And Daric A.
Do you want to save? How can I be of... I hope to see you back soon.
So it's also a holiday in Canada. But is it a federal holiday in Canada? President's Day is a federal holiday here in the US. And federal holiday just means it's like everybody agrees it's a day off. Otherwise, if it's not a federal holiday, then it's like maybe they take it off, maybe they don't. I don't know. Depends on the employer.
There's no new request. What'll it be? Hope to see you again soon.
Oh, welcome back. Do you want to save?
But yeah, we could technically stream tomorrow night, just because it is... I do have the day off, but we could not, whatever. Let's chalk that up to a vote, I guess, on Discordio. Notice board with reactions or Town Square for actual discussion? I don't know. Probably Town Square. You guys respond more to Town Square. Don't really react much to notice board. It is enabled, by the way. You can react with emotes, but rarely see it. May not have the day off. Oof. Well, it seems like I might be the only one who really has the day off tomorrow, then. Well... I'll still post the question on Discord, because it's still a group decision. But I'll leave this stream at this 25 minutes overtime. This one's for you, Decim. Anyhow, thank you for watching. I seriously do wonder where the hell that Pokemon Crystal cartridge is. There's only a handful of places I can think of where GameCube cartridges can be. Maybe my brother took it when he moved out. Maybe. Maybe not. Either way.
Do you want to save?
Thank you for watching. Have a good night. I have to go to the bathroom again. And fare thee well.